Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, good afternoon. Let me briefly introduce you the basic objectives, strategies of safety and health at work, Republic of Serbia. The occupational safety and health strategy defines key objectives and directions of development of the system of safety and health in the Republic of Serbia. General objective of the strategy is to improve and preserve health working the population, improve the working conditions for the purpose of preventing the onset of work-related injuries, professional disease, and work-related illnesses, and their minimization, elimination of professional risk. Strategic principles. The implementation of strategy is based upon the following four principles. Prevention, occupational safety and health activities are focused to prevention of work-related and occupational injuries and disease. Involvement of all the parties concerned the safety and health at workplace and in working environment can be best improved if all the parties concerned with the system of occupational safety and health are involved. Responsibility. The greatest responsibility for safety and health at work rests with the employers. Their major obligation is to ensure safety and health at work for their workers and to involve them OSHA consultation. Feasibility. OSHA activities are based in the level of knowledge and skills of human resources and their capacity to comply with the minimum requirements. Strategy specific objectives. Introducing special insurance against injury at work and occupational disease. Introducing IT systems in the field of safety and health at work, registries of occupational injuries and disease, etc. Setting up relevant tripartite bodies, government, employers, and employees responsible for safety and health at work in compliance with the law and practice. Determining priorities in addressing issues related to safety and health at work. Small and medium-sized enterprise. Sectors with high risk. Construction, wood processing industry, transportation, chemical industry, agriculture, etc. Sensitive categories of employees: pregnant women, youth, elderly employees, persons with disability, disabled workers, etc. Promoting culture of prevention and good practice in the field of safety and occupation health at all levels of employees, educational institutions, and the state. Initiating establishment of the Education Center for employees, persons for safety and health, labor inspectors, and others, etc. Chapter economic and social framework include economic framework, social framework, and legal status of employees, educational structure of employees, records on occupational injuries and professional disease. Legal framework include occupational health and safety principles, current occupational health and safety legislative. Institutional framework Republic of Serbia is Ministry of Labor, Employment and Social Policy, Occupational Health and Safety Directorate, and Labor Inspectorate. Public institution concerned Socio-Economic Council, Occupational Safety and Health Council, Employees and Workers Organization, Occupational Safety and Health Institutions, Information. A system functioning, requirements for function of the system. Introduction of principles of prevention through application of preventive measure, introducing insurance against work-related injuries and professional disease, training and education of occupational health and safety of both employees and employees, providing occupational health and safety services, establishing cooperation between employees, unions, state bodies, and other factors in the occupational health and safety system. Economic aspects. From the aspect of employer, expenses related to ensuring occupational health and safety measures can be monitored based on the following items: internal expenses of the employer, external expenses of the employer, etc. Activities and measures for achieving objectives. Adoption and enforcement of the legislation on insurance against work-related and occupational injuries and disease, ensuring indemnification. Conclusion. All participants must direct their efforts toward providing support for the implementation of strategy through prevention of risk, psychosocial hazards, stress, harassment in the workplace, depression and anxiety, as well as risk which depends on alcohol, tobacco, drugs, etc. Taking into account the size of employees, while small and medium enterprises, sole proprietors and undeclared workers should be subject to special measures within the program for informing, raising the awareness and risk prevention, analysis of new or arising risk with special attention to addressing the risk related to the interaction with chemical and biological agents, as well as risk related to working environment, ergonomic, psychological, and social risk. Thank you for attention. Excuse me for